Just, yeah, let's see. Oh, no, we're good. All right. Oh my gosh. Today is a special day for Wednesday morning regular yoga class. And welcome everybody. My name is Ta Groen. And every Wednesday morning at 9:30, I set up my studio and I have it ready for whoever wants to show up and practice with me. And guess what? Tamara is always there for me, her and a few others. And I just so cherish the opportunity to teach what I know, to all of my students, but especially to Tamara today. She's showing up during a time that it is really hard to show up. So just being here and honoring you, Tamara, and I am so blessed to have an opportunity to share what Tamara just shared with me, the journey that she's taking for her healing journey. And so before we do our naughty alternate nose breath, before we sit in meditation, and before I say a prayer for all of us, I just wanted Tamara to share her awakening sort of to her highest self and her healing journey. So welcome, Tamara. Thanks for being brave and bold and coming to this platform to share, because we're on YouTube right now, we're on Periscope Live, and we're also in our intimate Facebook group, which has all of our tribe in it. So there you go. This is your platform. So yeah, just share what you were expressing to me about your healing journey. Oh, whoops. Let me see your sound. Oh, there you go. You're good now. You can talk. Oh. Let's see. No sound. Let's see. Try again. Let's see. Let's see. Edit mic settings. Let me see. Echo automatically. Shoot. Try again. Nope. Darn. We're having issues with tech, of course. Let's see. Mute mic. No. Unmute. Okay, hold on one second. All right. Remove solo mute. Nope, it should be working. It says on this end. Let's see. Oh well, let me see. Maybe I can have your voice. If you go back to Zoom, I can have your voice for sure. Yeah, go back to Zoom. All right, so Tamara is going to go back to Zoom. I love tech. It's so, and I'm unmuting her here.
Now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Good. All right.
I just can't hear you over here now.
You can't? Oh, hold on. You will be able to. Hold on just 1 second. There you are. Good. You can hear me now. Yeah. And then, oh, I love you guys. Thanks for bearing with me. So we're going to share my screen, and you'll be able to see. Good. There we go. And there's my screen. And move this aside. And see, we have backups. All right.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So what I was basically saying is that around a year ago, I was completely consumed in my anxiety. I was completely consumed in my depression, the trauma that I had been through, and I wasn't able to move forward from that. I wasn't able to. Every day I woke up and it felt like I was dragging, basically. But now I have started, going to therapy, seeing a holistic doctor, numerous things, doing meditation, showing up every Wednesday with Utah,
Yeah.
and healing myself, meditating a whole lot, EMT tapping. And, now I see a completely different view of life. I see a completely different view of the trauma that I've been through, of the difficult times I've been through. It's completely different. And, a year ago, I truly would have never thought that I would be able to be where I'm at today. Then I was hopeless. I truly, truly was. But because I took that first step in healing and holistic health and doing what's right for my body and listening to my body instead of letting my mind control everything, I truly am in a 360 of a state that I was a year ago. And I'm just truly able to heal and continue to feel over and over.
Yeah, amazing. And I love that you shared all of your tools. So you just purchased one of those little sound healing bowls. Share that with us. So that is incredible. I have one of those too.
Singing bowl. It was just off Amazon. It's actually hand hammered by people in Nepal, which is super, super cool about that too. And I'm going to be venturing into a new type of healing. This is sound healing. When you hit the bowl with the mallet, it makes a certain noise that sends vibrations truly through your body, truly.
Okay.
And it's very overwhelming and it feels amazing. And this is just something new that I'm going to venture into on top of everything else that I'm ventured into, and this helps me because I truly, truly believe that, holistically, I can heal myself in tons of different ways. Tons.
Yeah.
So it's really about healing.
Yeah. And would you like to share the journey from not knowing, like having MS and being overwhelmed with the Western medicine, and then claiming, because I'm watching you, claiming your sovereign power, your power to know and trust and believe that your inner landscape, your inner world can heal you. So,
Yeah, so at the beginning of my MS journey, I was diagnosed in 2015, and October 2015, and when I was told that I had multiple sclerosis at 21 years of age, that completely took over my life. Not only did I allow the disease to take over, I allowed my mind to take over because it was constantly feeding myself negative things. A symptom would come along and it would just blossom into depression and hatred for the fact that I had this. And every time I would go to the doctor, every single time, my special neurologist for multiple sclerosis, I would say, this is happening to me, and then it's a new medication. I would say, this is happening to me, and it's a new medication on top of that medication.
Wow.
And I would have symptoms from the medications I was put on, and then I would be put on another medication to control that symptom. And it just was ongoing until I was literally taking handfuls of pills per day.
Wow.
Handfuls. And it just was nasty. Not only did I get worse in my physical state because I was having all of these symptoms, fatigue, brain fog from being on so many pharmaceutical drugs, I was suffering from that by being depressed because every time I would go to the doctor, I was just given another medicine. There was no other option. There was no other options given.
Yeah.
So I woke up one day and I said, I know that God intended for us to treat our bodies a certain way, and they will treat us back that certain way. And I knew that. So I completely and totally took over my health. I changed my eating. I started taking myself off of those pharmaceutical drugs, and I found myself a holistic doctor that believed in what I was saying. He believes in me, and therefore I believe in him. So now I am on supplements for my different symptoms instead of medications, which do not have side effects. I eat much better, organic, vegan, plant-based. I eat no dairy, no eggs, because that severely harms my gut.
Yeah.
And now, truly, just like my mind journey, my physical journey has stepped along with that and completely did a 360. I know that I do have something that is going to affect my body, but I also know that I have tools in my hands that can help me as well. So I wake up every day knowing that I choose what's going to happen today. I choose the way I'm going to take my day and spend it. I choose that. When in my mind, my body, everything.
Yeah.
So I completely took it over.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Just take over me like I was.
Oh man, I love you. This is just incredible. I knew I had to share, and I knew you were on fire this morning. I felt you. So thank you so much. Now we will do the work. We will continue to do the work because it does not end. It does not end. This is a daily habit. It's a ritual. It is what we need to do for our body, and we need to have fun at the same time. But yes, it is a process and it is work. So as promised for everybody, alternate nose breath, a couple minutes quiet silent meditation, and then I'm going to read the Baha'i prayer, and then Tamara and I are going to, because Tamara's here, and I'm not sure who's out there watching, but whoever wants to take yoga, full yoga class with me after I do those 3 things, more than welcome to stay. And I honor you. I honor you so much for sharing this story with us. Good. And I'm so glad we had. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm so glad we had the backup of Zoom. I'm going to go back into StreamYard and mute this. And you could either, Tamara, watch me here or on YouTube channel or whatever. I'll keep this open though. You just decide what you want to do. Okay. Cool. All right. Good. All right. So back to StreamYard. And I will stop sharing the screen. There we are. Oh, I love whoever this was. That was so sweet. Okay. All right. So now back to our scheduled program. Not that that wasn't scheduled, but it wasn't. It was spontaneous. Thank you so much, Tamara. Oh, your journey will inspire so many people. I trust and I know that claiming that inner healing, that inner power. All right, so if you're with me, we're going to get a little bit more serious in the fact that we're going to alternate nose breath. So this is, I'm getting my feet organized. This breath is balancing, calming. It balances the male side and the female side. So the whole essence of healing and holistic is to come together and balance the body. And so alternate nose breath has a very quick and rapid way of doing that. It's a shortcut. So right hand, I usually use my right hand, ring finger, thumb. Take a moment just to ground yourself wherever you are. Maybe it's in a chair. Maybe it's on your mat already with a prop underneath your hips. But anywhere that you are, make sure that your spine is nice and upright. Good. So left finger on that left nostril, right thumb will close your right nostril. So it's alternating. So left nostril for ring finger, thumb for right. Okay, so I'm just teaching you how to use your thumb to close nostrils. Once you've got this, move on to just honoring one side of the body. So right side, very active male energy. Let your elbow lift, your heart lift. Inhale through the right nostril. Close that out. Hold for a count. Exhale the left side. Make sure your nostrils are clear. Inhale. Left side. Heart's lifted. Pause in that quiet space. Out through the right. You can already sense a sense of quiet, peaceful. Inhale right. Grounding down into your hips, your torso tall. Close. Exhale left. Soft jaw, soft face. Really simple way to focus your attention. Inhale left. Hold. Exhale right. Beautiful, quiet, soft, effortless. Inhale right. Close. Exhale left. Good. Inhale for a count of 6. Hold. Exhale for 8. That's all it is. Just alternating your breath. Inhale right. Feel it at the third eye. Kind of uplifting your heart, your chin, your elbow. Seal it up. Pause. It's like this quiet hold. Let it out through the left. So nice. Inhale left. Close. Exhale right. Last round. Inhale for 6. Hold at the top. Exhale for that long count of 8. Beautiful. Inhale. Close that left. This is the last round. Exhale right. Really good. Release the hand. Keep the eyes closed. Inhale through both nostrils. Exhale. Just hold that for 1 minute, sensing what's going on in your body, noticing sense of calm. Inhale, both nostrils. Conscious breathing. Exhale. Natural wave of the body. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And just quiet breath, effortless breath. Let your body be heavy. Your whole lower back. It's like it's expanding into the floor, into the chair. And your heart lightly floating above your hips, softening the entire body. Letting your chin slightly drop. It's a quiet space that you prepped for. Remember what it feels like, this stillness, this third eye. It's no thought. And if thoughts do come in, just let them come in and float away. Always coming back to the breath. All right, so nice. I love that. Go ahead and open your eyes, flutter them open. And I'll finish this first section of class with a powerful prayer from the Baha'i faith. And this prayer is for mankind. Okay? So it's for mankind. All right. So however you want to honor prayer, whether it's closing your eyes, sitting tall, just knowing that the words of God or the words of Source bring more and expand more within our own being. And so that's why I say prayers, because they make me feel so good. I feel connected to divine energy, whether it's, if you want to call it God or Source or highest self or all of the above. It's a way to pull that into our physical. And with intention, this is for all of humanity. A prayer from the Baha'i faith. O thou compassionate Lord, thou who art generous and able, we are servants of thine, sheltered beneath thy providence. Cast thy glance of favor upon us. Give light to our eyes, hearing to our ears, and understanding and love to our hearts. Render our souls joyous and happy through thy glad tidings, O Lord. Point out to us the pathway of thy kingdom and resuscitate all of us through the breaths of the Holy Spirit. Bestow upon us life everlasting and confer upon us never-ending honor. Unify mankind and illumine the world of humanity. May we all follow thy pathway, long for thy good pleasure, and seek the mysteries of thine kingdom. O God, unite us and connect our hearts with thy indissoluble bond. Verily, thou art the giver, thou art the kind one, and thou art the Almighty. Yeah, so that was a prayer. And yeah, good morning body, good morning prayers, good morning God, all of that. All right, so if you're with me, it's already been 20 minutes. I love it. So Tamara, you're still with me. We are going to practice some yoga together. This will be good. All right, going to our mat, and you're more than welcome to hang out. Unmute my audio on the Zoom, and there we go. All right, so let's go to our mat, and I'm going to turn on my camera because I love recording all of these sessions for myself. So yeah. All right, I'll do maybe a 40 minutes more. Hopefully you have time, Tamara. And there we are. Woo! Let's go right in. After all of that, let's go right in to our down dog. In fact, I'm going to turn this way. It's a great way. So little walk to the front of the mat, walk to the back of the mat, spread your fingers wide. Bend the knees, drop the head. All right, going right into it. Deep inhale. Let it out with an exhale. Wow, good. Again, inhale. Spreading the fingers, bending the knees, lengthening through the back, letting the head drop. Shaking out the head. Deep sighs, all of that. Good. And then alternating the heels just a bit, right and left. So, if this is your first yoga experience, down dog is somewhat of a challenge because it's wrists, shoulders, and it might, need building up to that. So if you are in your down dog and you're feeling a little bit of that fatigue, highly recommend just coming down with your knees and continuing that way. Maybe 3 more breaths, alternating the heels, rocking the hips. Good. And then dropping the knees and coming into child's pose. Stack the fists, double fists. Woo! Amazing. Every time I do my child's pose at the first beginning of class, I just feel this like, I'm coming home. So even if you have not practiced any yoga, try this. Try child's pose. And even with this weight into the elbows, weight into the elbows, no pressure on the knees or feet. That is child's pose too. And gradually you might be able to extend your hips back. So always ways to make your practice just specifically for you. Even this like draping of your body forward and your butt in the air, that's the classic child's pose, right? Woo! Sounds. Walk the hands over to one side, stretching out. Take a deep breath in and let it go out the mouth. Come back to center, noticing where you are, noticing your fingers, maybe reaching a little bit farther towards the front of the mat. Dropping the head, rocking the forehead. And then over to that left side. Hands on one hand on top of the other. Again, that deep inhale through the nose. Wide open exhale mouth. Wow, my whole back just like rippled with adjustments. Incredible. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, deep sigh. I swear I never get tired of yoga. It's just my go-to. It's how I get into my body, into myself. It's how I balance. Really incredible. So just a little bit goes a long way. A little bit of yoga. Just that child's pose. Arms to one side, arms to the other side, back to center. Big, deep sighs. But now, tabletop. Come to all fours. Inhale. Exhale, round into the back, push into the hands. Little pulses, forward and back. If you're new to yoga, these 2 postures are absolutely accessible to you. Woo! Rounding, and then drop the navel down, heart forward. Inhale, press the heart forward, push into the hands, sit bones lifting. Exhale, round into your back again. So this is called cat-cow. That's all it is moving that spine. And each time, maybe you're going a little bit deeper, finding different places that open up, different pathways, energetic flow in the body. Blowing it out, any stress, any resistance. Takes a couple passes to do that. A little rocking side to side. So see, there's no rush. This is monotasking. You're on your mat, breathing and moving. Good. One more like that. Excellent. So let's take it bigger, big, broad strokes. So you're bending your arms and you're just pushing it all the way back, all the way forward. Going one direction. I'm moving my first direction to the right. Inhale. Exhale. And then switch over to the other side. Okay, so I do want to mention, if you're just new to yoga and you're getting used to pressure points on the ground, it might be nice to put a blanket underneath your knees, okay? A blanket or an extra mat. If you have it, you can fold your mat over. But yeah, supporting your knees. Just continuing these circles, bending the arms, rolling back. So good. All right, come back to center. Walk the hands forward, a little bit forward, and push the hips to this half plank. Excellent first yoga posture also. You're on your knees, and your half of your body is like a board. Good. If you've been practicing for a while and you want to challenge yourself, you can come to full plank. Okay, so let's alternate just to show. Half plank. Excellent. Full plank. I'm going to hold full plank. Ribs in, hips back, heart forward. And just hold for another 5 breaths. See if that works for you. Always coming back to either tabletop or child's pose. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Almost there. Last breath. 8. Beautiful. If your knees are up, bring your knees down. Gently and slowly bring your chest right to the mat. Turn your head to one side. Open up your feet. Oh, I love this. Take the hands by your sides. Rock the hips a little bit. Deep sigh. Let it out through the mouth. Rocking the hips. Noticing the belly. Massaging the belly on the mat. Rocking the hips. Releasing any tension in the low back. So good. And then turn the head the other way. Right to the ear. Inhale nose. Oh, wide open exhale mouth. So good. All right. Now bring the hands underneath the forehead just to support. And the reason why, just to bring more symmetry into the neck. Bend the knees. These are all little adjustments that I do for myself, and I'm just sharing how helpful they are. So as you lift your heart up, move and drape your navel forward. You'll notice how your belly just spread wide on the mat, okay? Now make sure the knees are hip width apart and lift one knee, lift the other knee a couple times, engaging the glute muscles. Good. Beautiful. Now, open the knees a little wider, drop the toes down, and then flex out through the feet so that the inner muscle, the inner groin of your leg is more connected to the mat. So it's turning the toes out and dropping the heels inward. Check in with the upper body again, drape it a little bit more forward, and then rest your head. And this is a stretch for the inner thighs. Just feel that. And just breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. A couple more breaths. Can even increase the pressure of the heels down into the floor. Try to surrender into your midsection, to your body. You're not doing much. You're just letting gravity do its work with the heels and the feet. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Take the right toe and bring it straight to the bottom of the mat. Okay, now the top of the foot's pressing down. You feel the kneecap straight off the hip. Left knee slides up 90 degrees and then push it away from you. See if you can feel that. At the same time, when you push your knee away, notice the natural curve in the low back. So you're pushing down a bit into this knee, inner edge of the knee, into the earth as it pulls a natural hollow space in the low back. Good. And just feel that inner thigh, inner stretch. Surrender into the mat. Beautiful. Come up with an inhale. Take the left hand by your side. Right arm reaches forward. And then spider fingers. Yeah, things can just move slowly, not necessary to go fast. Each transition has value. Top of the right arm is parallel to the front of the mat. Left hand comes to the right hand, and you're turning the lower belly to open up into a twist. See if you could surrender into the hips a bit. This is the work, staying present in your body, staying focused on your breath. Excellent. So you know where this will go. This will go right into a beautiful supine twist. Stacking the hips. Option, excellent place for blocks. So if you have a block and you want to put it under your knee or even underneath that opposite shoulder. Also an opportunity to self-massage, self-soothe. You can massage this top leg, this top hip. Healing touch, healing touch. Your own hand has healing power. 3 more breaths. Last breath. Excellent. Gently come out. Take that top arm, that left arm over, and keep the right arm where it is. It's just such a beautiful transition to go into a shoulder stretch. So now that left hip comes to the mat. Get your belly to go flat. Left arm, you're wondering what's happening with this left arm. It comes around, crisscrosses over the right. Palms can come up and drop your chin over the left upper arm. And see if you can surrender into that. into the shoulder stretch. Keep the breath flowing. Keep the feet relaxed, the hips relaxed. Finding your rib cage expand and deflate with breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. So good. Like I said, I just love this. I'm in it. I just feel like, wow. And I know that that takes time. That sense of contentment that I have in my practice takes time. So unwind the arms, and we're going to do the other side. Stay right where you are. I'm just moving myself so I can face you guys. Same thing for the other side. Nice wide V with the feet. Turn the toes out. Turn the toes out. This is a different way to find expression through the upper body. I'm using both hands. Good. Maybe it goes a little wider this time with your V. Check in with your body. Natural curve, so I'm giving a little pressure into the knees. Natural curve of the back, lengthen through the spine. So it takes a little bit to set up. Don't underestimate the setup. And once you have that set up, heels inward, toes out. Try to relax your upper body. Inhale, nose. Exhale, nose. Two more right here. Inhale. Exhale. Let go of any resistance. Trust your body. Oh, awesome. All right, left toes straight down to the bottom of the mat. Nice and relaxed with that kneecap, that foot. Slide the right knee slowly upward, 90 degrees off the waist. Another trick is to pull it far away from you, so just a tad away. A little pressure into the knee, so you create this extension through your upper body. You want this broad and long also. And then rest. Surrender into gravity, like gravity's hugging you. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Tighter side, active side. Most of us are dominant on the right. Good. Inhale to prep. Exhale, bring your torso up. Take your right hand by your side. Left hand reaches forward. Why are we reaching that left hand forward? To lengthen and move the rib cage upward. Long side body. Then walk the fingers over to that right side. Parallel upper arm. Bend the elbow. Use the right hand, which is conveniently right at your chest, to help turn the lower ribs and the lower belly. You feel that. Then the right hand comes on top. These are all my little tricks, to sharing them with you. Right arm rolls up and back, or right shoulder, I mean. You can look up. If it's too much on the neck, definitely just surrender into that neck and let the head drop. Or look down. Once you find that, find that, you just turn. Soften, soften. Release any tension in the low back and in the hips. Just keep turning. A little bit of pressure. Inhale, exhale to turn. Awesome. Release that connection of the hands. Right arm rolls back behind you. Stack the hips. I like adjusting my left shoulder underneath me. And this is the leg that actually needs a little bit of support. So block is handy. Bring it underneath the knee and look over your right shoulder. If you did self-massage on the other side, make sure you do that on this side as well. And remember to breathe using that breath. Wow. So good. I'll release that. If it feels about balanced, gently come out, straighten that top leg, come back to your belly, move the props aside, come back to your belly, keeping that left hand over to the right. And so there's quite a bit of adjustment here. You want to make sure your belly is nice and firm and flat on the mat again. Right arm centers, shoulder centers underneath your chin, and you're stretching out that other side, alternating the arm. Inhale, exhale, heavy with the chin. Good. Another 4 breath. So good. Last one. All right, gently come out. Bring that other arm out. Use your hands underneath you. Half plank coming up. Just reverse push up. Walk the knees a little bit closer towards your hands and set yourself back into child's pose. I'm going to use a block this time. Oh yeah. Lower back. Letting that release. You can even massage your forehead. If you don't have a block, you can use double fists. All right, so let's just close up. I know that was a short class today, but that's because we had so much to share at the beginning. So go ahead and just turn over. Use your elbows to connect your back to the mat, and hug the knees to the chest. Circle out the knees. Circle out the knees. Good. And then upside down pigeon. Take the right foot and bring it over that left knee. See if that works for you. And as you reach through, one hand reaches through the hole, the other hand just holds that hamstring. See what that feels like. I just had a thought. So any sciatic pain, if you have low back pain, and throughout the day, if when you're in a chair, when you're seated in a chair, this same position with the leg will help assist and open up that sciatic nerve, which sometimes gets compressed. So much compression as we sit. So pigeon in a chair or to help alleviate. Yeah, this is that classic opening of that hip. Just let it happen. Use your breath. Rocking a little bit. Activating some pressure between the ankle and the knee. All right. Gently release. Take that right leg off and then just switch. Left leg. Open that knee. Just like a 4. Same thing. Hand through the hole. Reach for your hamstring. Circle that out. Can be done on a chair. Sitting nice and tall and just bringing that leg up and over. As you can see, I like these subtle, not so subtle movements, circling out, rocking the hips, finding that sweet spot that you might want to hold. Connect to the breath. Lower back heavy on the mat. All of this automatically, without any effort, creates such a relaxation response in your vagus nerve. So after your yoga, you feel so relaxed and you're like, wow, how'd that happen? It's because you're self-massaged, self-soothing, all of that vagabond, all of that nerve throughout your entire body. You're soothing it, releasing tension, allowing wellness. All right, gently come out, circle out the knees again. And just a couple more postures. And we'll rest in Shavasana. And you will be satisfied that you did your yoga today. It takes habits, just little habits of wanting to move on your mat. All right, plant the feet and lift the hips gradually, slowly. Hopefully you have a block. If not, you could just keep your hips active and keep them lifted and then come down when you're ready, or support your hips with a book, a block, a stack of blankets. Letting the whole back rest in supported bridge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Such a great place to watch your belly. Inhale. Expand and your belly contract. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. That audible breath, it's amazing. That is soothing in itself, that vibration. Bring the feet a little closer. Push into your feet, lift your hips up, take the block out, roll your upper back down, middle back down, low back down. Take a little sit up, just this mini crunch. Bringing your your hands towards your knees. Let it go, exhale. Feet can go out a little bit from your hips and wide, a little wider than your hips. Take a breath. Let the knees slowly drop to the right. Good. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Really soothing your low back. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. And again, inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. So relaxed now. Hopefully you feel that too. Can't have anxiety or worry or doubt or fear when you're in this state. And that's what yoga's for. Gets you into that no thought, natural healing, natural ability to bring in positive energy, high frequency energy, because you don't have to do anything. It just is there. What you have to do or the process is to release the holding, release the resistance. And yoga does that, just soothing the body with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Let it go. Let it go. Let go. Let God. Let go. And let God. That's a perfect mantra while you're in Shavasana. Most important pose, meaning this is the place, this is the receptivity, this is the healing, this is the assimilation. So stay as long as you like, trusting in your intuition, trusting in your body to guide you. But when you are ready, know that the little gradual movements of your fingers and your toes to wake you up slowly, to bringing that heavy Shavasana to more light. Lightness in the fingers, lightness in the toes. Deep sigh or yawn. One knee, other knee, all the way up towards your heart. Once your feet are lifted, naturally rocking side to side. Maybe circling out the ankles, alternating knees. All of this, has lymphatic system, circulation. Bring it back into your body. And then rolling to whichever side feels good to roll towards. And roll to that side. Deep sigh. And then that top hand for support to bring yourself up. Yeah. Back into the body. Wow. Sitting in meditation posture. Letting the heart lift, chin drops. One last breath together in through the nose. And let it out through the mouth. Seal the lips, back in through the nose. Hands to your heart. Namaste. Woo. And I celebrate you. Made it all the way to the end. Namaste. All right. Have a nice day. Wonderful. Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching the replay. Let me know if you are watching the replay or not. And I'll see you guys next time. Good. Excellent. Lovely. Wonderful. Thanks for being here.